We got 4 cops parked on the sidewalk with no lights, and a whole parking lot right here, and a whole parking lot right there, and a whole parking lot right there. Why they gotta park on the sidewalk? They got a call. This is another, they said, program type house. They said somebody's suicidal, barricaded themselves in the room. That's what I heard. I didn't hear it till like 2 minutes out. I seen them all go by. And over the bridge, I was a little ways away. Was this Gillard here? Giller? Better watch out. He'll let you get assaulted by a cop and not save you. That's what he'll do. They said, when I heard them when I was coming over the bridge on the scanner saying they were entering the house. So, look at it, whatever this thing, fuck you. How about that? But 47, 48, I think they said 49. So where are they? I don't know. I don't picture them leaving their cars, running all the way over here and going somewhere else. So maybe it was 47. I would assume this is it, or one of these, but they wouldn't leave their cars like that. I mean, you never know. Who knows? But it's not like it's some stealth operation they were doing. Person knew they were coming. How's everybody doing today? Who we got in here? Lyrical Rap. What up, bud? The Waz. This is Willimantic, bud. Joko, good to see you. 90U. I appreciate it. I love when I come on and I always see like the same good people all the time. Makes me, I didn't do lives before. I didn't really like them as much because I think the quality comes out a little worse. But Mike, what up, man? I think the quality comes out a little worse most of the time. But I think the interaction, nice to meet you, Pierre. See ya. But I think the interaction is better. I'll take that for the little bit of camera quality I lose, or well, maybe it's a lot bit, but it don't matter. I'm gonna get another thing anyways. Tom, yes, bud, do what we can. Traffic unit. This is the cruiser we watched, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. Drive all the way down Valley Street, which is a main road over there, but it's a slow road. There's stop signs like every few feet. He blew down the whole road, no lights, almost sideswiped a lady right in front of us, passing cars, going into oncoming traffic. Can you tell it's a cop car? I mean, at night, flying down the road towards you without no lights on? Because I can't. That's what I said, Chris. I can't tell, because look, there's a parking lot there, there's a parking lot there, there's a parking lot there. Lazy. That's all it is. What up, Nani? I see you. I love you. Tell your mom I just got back. But I'm supposed to be going to pick up some stuff and go back to work. But I seen these guys and I couldn't resist it. Where am I, Willie? South Street. It's actually, if you're in Willimantic and you go over the Frog, that's the Frog Bridge right there. You go straight over, and that's where we are. There's actually a daycare there. I don't know if it's I don't think it's a preschool. I think it's just a daycare. I want to know where these guys are at. But this is just blatant. We can break the law and we can get away with stuff you can't. Like, I wish my job gave me the power to just make my job as easy as possible, despite what the rules are and the policies and the laws. Just whatever works. Because this is one of the only careers you can, well, the public servant. and not just cop, any public official, where you just get chance after chance after chance, and you don't have to follow any of the laws. And not one of them has lights. This guy's a traffic unit, so he's pulling people over all the time, right? But he's got no light bar. Makes sense. Let's see what we got out here. We got the traffic car. We got 19. We got 18. They always drive the same ones. And what's this one? No number? That's awesome. Oh, 17. But there are some of them. Maybe they fixed them, but they did have some with no. Oh, what? Do they all have them in the front? You know what I don't like though is, why don't they have it on the back where you're behind them and you can see it? You know what I mean? So you gotta, what if you're not in a spot where you could get up next to the cop? You either gotta get the plate, so they do have them on the front. I see so many cop cars now, I forget. But I don't need a plate. I just want to know where they are and what they're doing. They said they were sending an ambulance. I heard that. They said send a bus, so I'm assuming that's an ambulance. It's okay, Tom. You didn't know in Willimantic they could do that. The last time I wrote a complaint up for this, they said it didn't affect anything. It didn't matter if he was on the sidewalk because it didn't affect anything. And they also said it doesn't matter if he was holding his phone up, acting like he was recording, asking me to smile. All he has to do is say, oh, I told you guys, is say, I wasn't actually recording. And they don't look at it. They don't, you know what I mean? They don't do none of that. They just, I forgot what I was saying, where I was going with that. The ambulance guys threw me off. They're numbered on the plates here too. That's how, well, most of them line up. Like, they're weird though. It's in the, like, this one's 38, but it's 18, so they don't really line up. But usually the last number matches the car, if I remember correctly. 37, 17. Yeah, see, so they're 30s, but they're there. Oh, I should have knew it was that house. I don't think it's a, maybe it's a program house now. Before it used to be like a rent-a-room place, or the state would put you there, like your bed there. Oh, so maybe, I guess you could qualify that as program. But yeah, these guys, oh, the phone, that's what I was saying, the camera. So it doesn't matter if everything points to he was recording. As long as he says he wasn't recording, that's all they need to find him not guilty. And they didn't look at his phone. They didn't do anything. Just, oh, not guilty. It'd be nice if I got stopped for say, I don't know, anything. And I said, and all the evidence pointed towards I was doing it. And yet the cop still said, well, I'm just going to take your word for it. Because I don't see that happening much. This is the house. I actually, yeah, I banged a chick in there before. Back in the day. That's how I know what it is. It was a state, like, assistance program. You went there. You rented a room, like, it's a room, but it's cool. It's like, at least hers was. It was like a setup. It was a lot cooler than just a room. But to, like, get on your feet. We were young then. I think she was like 19. But it's just crazy. 4 cop cars. This is officer safety at its best. We got a vet the other night, we got that chick all the way back to, well, it was Middletown, but she told me Middletown to begin with. And then when I went to pick her up, she was like, no, it's Meriden, which is fine. It's only a little bit further. So I bring her to Meriden, I bring her to her daughter's house, and they slammed the door in her face. Her daughter slammed the door in her face. I was like, damn, they're going to move the ambulance over there. Good. See, that's what they should do. Instead of coming and yelling at me. We got to move this person all the way down the road. Here we go. What up, buddy? How you, Rivera? Living the dream. You all right? Did you have a good Christmas? I'm glad. I'm good. Yeah, did you do anything New Year's Eve? Neither did I. Slept. Adult stuff. I'll keep her off. Oh, that's Nixon. She swore she knew the breach of peace laws. And you know what I didn't get charged with? Breach of peace. What?
Thanks, Rita. Thank you, Rita.
Have a good one, dude. Stay safe. Appreciate you. Let's see if it's this dick. It's got to be this dick in the black car. He got butt hurt because I said that. He made a little face and shook his head.
Right for that. 347 is going to be transporting in her crazy car.
Luckily they took brought the ambulance here for nothing. Yeah, this is Nixon, guys. She loves the camera. She was doing a cam back that day too. But it's okay because cops don't get in trouble for breaking policy. I hate this dude. Every time I see him, he's just a scumbag. I could say what I want. You don't need to make little remarks and shake your head. The night they were at Domino's when I could absolutely walk up to the people where I was supposed to be and record, they pushed me back, wouldn't let me go. He was acting like he was the big tough guy, like I was gonna try and push past him. Dude, you got a badge and a uniform on with 10 people around you, and you think I'm gonna try and push by you? Like, let me go join a gang and get a bunch of people and I'll act like, well, I probably wouldn't because I'm not a loser, but I'd say I'd act like that too, but I wouldn't. It was cool to see Rivera. Honestly, I could have bitched about the sidewalks, but it's not going to do anything. They don't listen to me. And watch, you guys want to see? I'll go put complaints in on every one of those cars for parking on the sidewalks. What do you think they'll be? What do you think the results will be? It'll be not guilty because it wasn't affecting the public. That's what they'll say. If you guys want me to do it, I'll put them in just to show you. But it's funny. They got policies and they can just void the policies when they want. It doesn't matter if they broke it. But I'm gonna jump off for now. I'm in the middle of doing laundry. It was drying, so I went out and walked around. And I don't know why they took her in cuffs though. If she was suicidal and there was no crime, I mean, who knows? There might have been a crime committed. I can't guess on that. But from what the call said, it was suicidal lady barricaded in her room. So they should still probably take her in the ambulance with the medical professionals, right, to the hospital, because I don't think you go to lockup with, you don't go to jail and get help for suicide. But we'll see. Maybe they just needed to waste some gas in the ambulance. Hey, drive over here real quick so we can turn around and send you back real quick. But I'm gonna kill it, guys. I appreciate you guys. I just wanted to make sure they go over there. They don't always, you know what I mean? Those are sketchy situations like that. Emotions can get high and mistakes can be made very easily and people get hurt like that. So I tried to keep the camera off of her as much as I could. That's not why I was there. So, but I'm glad you guys watched. Thank you. I'll talk to you all in a bit. Hey, Debbie. Oh, Tom, I agree. In New Haven, dude, they had their cars parked all the way on the sidewalk, so you couldn't even park, you couldn't walk at all. And you know what they said? Oh, poor city. They blamed the city engineer who built the town, built that when every bad engineering. No, that's dumb cops, because there's parking spots there that doesn't give you the right to back up past the spot onto the sidewalk. And if you can't park there, do what every other person does every day and go park somewhere else and walk, or park closer and pay. Like, don't park on the sidewalk. And then they wonder why people are like, well, have these issues with cops. Well, maybe because every time we do something, we get in trouble for it, and then we blatantly watch you guys do the same stuff and rub it in our faces. If I pulled my car up right behind them right when they were doing that, you know what would have happened? That little dick bag in the black car would have came out and wrote me a ticket. Probably not, because Rivera was there, but the cop yesterday said that Shepard, and this is, I don't know, I used to really not like Shepard, and he's kind of growing on me, but who knows. But he went back by yesterday to check on the chick when I wasn't back yet, and he's like, you didn't come by yet? And she was like, no. And he was like, don't worry, he'll be back. He's coming back. So, and then when I was pulling up, get this, guys, the lady, that fat little old white dyke looking lady that was in the video, sat there with her the whole time. It was so awkward. She sat there in silence the whole time. And then the lady was like, oh, try and call him. She dialed, listen to this, she dialed my number, right? And then told her that I gave her the wrong number and was laughing at her when I pulled up. I'm like, my phone ain't ringing. You didn't dial my number, and that's my number in that book. So did your fat fingers hit the wrong button? Or are you doing this intentionally? Because that's two different things. But they're just maggots there. All right, I'm really going to jump off now. Hold on, let me see these. I didn't see these. Oh, Chris, yeah. Yeah, Chris always has some good insight. All right, let me go grab these clothes out of the dryer. I'm gonna try and keep posting like I feel like I've been posting a decent amount lately. I'm gonna try and keep up with that. I just went back to my old job, the welding mechanic job, and it's a lot of hours. So, but it also gives me cool stuff because I kind of go different places. So I could hit Mass on the way home or Rhode Island one day, do different stuff. All right, guys, be easy. Stay safe. Maybe I'll see you in a bit.